Hey YouTubers, and welcome to the very first episode of A Warbore Rates. I am your host, A Warbore. Now, this video is a bit late. I said I would have been doing it the day after I made the intro vid. Turns out, that didn't work too well. Mainly the deal was, I got a job, so I had to go to the, interview. And that's basically what came up. I'm sorry. And then also the Nazi came over the day after, so I kinda got busy with that. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I'll have money racking in, so you'll probably be expecting a lot more games. So just comment on videos with any game recommendations you have at all, and that'll be very great. Now, first of all, for newcomers, I am a warbore. I am a very convenient vlogger, and I just talk about random stuff for random times, if it just comes up to my mind. You may know my partners from Auendo Productions, Nazi F.3.A.R, and Uchiha0219. At the end of this video, I will put their links right above my head, and check that out. And also, the Auendo Pro will probably be up there. But then again, I think I'll be putting this also on the Auendo Pro channel, so you can check it out there too. Right. So what I'm going to be doing for these vids is I'm going to take games that I have beaten and played them through, and I will rate them, and I will talk about them, just to kind of give you guys a general idea whether if you would like a game or not. This is how I'll be rating games. A low rating game, like a very low rating game, I'll be calling it a piglet. A piglet is the game you're just like, oh god, it's just not fun at all, the storyline sucked, gameplay sucked, Then there is Farm Pig. A farm pig's like, okay, it had its story, but it was clunky, nothing was going on well. Then there will be, Warthog. And Warthog will be, this was a pretty good game, the game control was fine, it just kind of didn't make sense, or, gameplay was just kind of out of whack. And then there is Warbore, which is excellent game, excellent rating, everything's fine. Just those little clinky things that kind of get in the way. And then the big one for excellent games will be a General Topic. Now, for those of you quickly, General Topic is my gamer tag on Xbox Live, so that is why it gets the highest rating. Alright, so the first game would have been Yoshi's Island, but I could not beat that at all. It's just difficult. I'll probably be doing a later review of that sometime. So the first game is a game that recently came out around June. You all know it from the recent series. It's the final of the trilogy, F.E.A.R 3. Now, a quick overview of what F.E.A.R really is. First of all, F.E.A.R is an acronym for First Encounter Assault Recon. It involves the tales of a soldier group who was sent to seal up a girl named Alma, who had these tremendous psychic powers, and was found out she could not control them, and so they sealed her away. What they mainly tried to do was create things called replica soldiers, soldiers that could be controlled with psychic telekinetic abilities. So they would make a soldier, and then a general who could, without worrying about having a tapped system, and you could easily tell them what to do. But her powers could not be controlled, so her dad, Harlan Wade, decided to impregnate her while she was 8 years old, and at 14, she had 2 sons, the first one being Point Man. He has no name, he's just known as Point Man. You will see him on the, right there. He's on the right side of the case, and then his younger brother came next, Paxton Fattel. Now, from the first F.E.A.R game, you know that Point Man and Paxton Fattel are enemies. Point Man being the protagonist, and Fattel being the antagonist. He ends up killing him in that game, and in the third game, he's back to wreak havoc. Now they have realized that they are brothers. They have, come together so they can allow their mother Alma to have their third child, who, being, I think Matthew Beckett. Yeah, Matthew Beckett's, son or daughter, because Alma decided to molest some people in F.E.A.R 2. Now, in my total rating of this game, the storyline was just straight amazing. It followed through excellently throughout the first 2 F.E.A.R s, and the gameplay was fine. It was excellent, but there was just the deal with some of the controls were just a bit clunky. Like, you know how usually when you're switching a weapon, it would be Y or one of the main YXAB buttons, it ended up being LB. I did not get that at all. Usually that would be like a tactical grenade thrower, or any type of grenade throw, but turns out not. So I was easily confused, and I ended up throwing grenades when I didn't want to, when I should be switching a weapon. Anything else really was actually pretty fine. The graphics were just plain amazing. I bet they were like twice as better on the PlayStation 3, but for me, I'm a 360 man, so I gotta stick with the 360s. But anyway, this is just a grayed out game. Storyline's fine. The controls did need some work though. So on my overall rating of this game, I'm going to have to give it a warbore. Mainly for its amazing storyline and graphics, and its average gameplay and controls. You can check this video out on my channel and the AUendo Pro channel. I'm a warbore signing off for A Warbore Rates. See you later.